This is gonna be a short review because what you see is what you get, and what you get is the best game of this year from the ones I've played so far, you surprised bastards. Tactical Breach Wizards is an indie turn-based tactics game about breaching. Just this time we have wizards with unique powers, and that is a match made in heaven. 18 to 20 bucks for a game like this is a steal. It's not long, but it has enough side content outside of the main story and challenges to be done on harder modes, so replay factor is there for sure. You might think that a game like this can't have a meaningful story, but it does. It's a good one too, with plenty humor and serious moments. Two operatives that know each other very well botched a mission and got separated for good. Their stories converge again in a global political plot linked to mana deposits. Won't spoil anything here, but the story is going to surprise you due to the nature of the characters and their powers and how each becomes a crucial link in a desperate attempt to stop the most powerful known wizard that there is. Other factions with their motives are gonna jump in the story too, and it is quite a well compiled series of events. Characters are quite interesting too, as each is very unique in their approach to the situation and in dialogue. Dialogue is quite good, as there is very little filler crap, and instead almost all of it is assessment of the situation with added humor lines to make it more interesting, and it works great, thanks to well written and vastly different characters. Theme is quite a shit show, but what a shit show it is. You have Necromedic that can raise dead, one of the main characters is basically a witch that can fly on a broom and use kinetic push with chain lightning, other main character can foresee what is going to happen, and then more join with whole other unique set of skills. Let's talk about the gameplay. Holy crap is it good. A masterpiece. Turn-based game with so many unique challenges presented every few levels with added abilities, party members and enemies. Enemy diversity is fantastic and so well thought out. For example, there are enemies that are ignoring you and going for the alarm that ends the mission instantly, heavy armored soldiers that are hard to take down in one turn, turrets that can be hacked, Overwatch snipers, enemies that deactivate spells, shotgun wielding kamikazes, reactors that move every time you do anything. I don't think I've accounted even for half the enemies here. Brilliant thing is that our wizards have a way to deal with everything, and the most important thing is how well the abilities complement each other. You can create so many combos and deal with missions in so many ways. It's incredible. Even though abilities are well thought out, nicely complement each other, enemy diversity is fantastic, absolute MVP of this game is the level design that enables use of all of the above in the best way possible. Big brain moments are so satisfying due to level design. Sometimes missions can be finished in one turn. They can last under a minute, and on the other hand it can go over 10 minutes, depending on the thinking process and the complexity. I don't know how many times I've started thinking what the hell do I do here, and then finished the mission in 2 turns. Such an amazing combination of simplicity and complexity. Last mission, for example, is so damn brilliant and tough, I needed a few moments to understand how to approach the situation. Won't spoil the last mission, even though you can check it out on my livestream playlist. Length of missions is perfect. I think that in a game like this, shorter missions with extremely high mission diversity is the best option because I never felt bored or overwhelmed. My brain explodes to find the solution plays out while my brain is getting a dopamine hit if the solution works, while it all plays out, and afterwards a new mission starts after the brain had its satisfaction. I rarely play games for a whole day lately, just can't anymore. Tactical Breach Wizards on the other hand was played for a whole day easily. Couple things to mention before the final verdict. Character abilities are fantastic as mentioned already, but so are the upgrades. Can't get every upgrade from what I know due to maximum level limitation, but there are not many levels to gain anyway, and each upgrade is significant. Sometimes it is basic damage increase, which is incredibly useful, while other times abilities offer mana refunds, add status effects, change how the ability works. This all leads to more combos. Even though there isn't much in terms of progression system except for a couple upgrades, there is still enough to make the upgrades significant. Honestly, if the game would have had a complex character progression system, then it would ruin the balance in my opinion due to too many variables. Only thing I didn't care for is the map thingy where we use a detective board to connect clues. Didn't add anything to the game, and at times it was frustrating to connect the proper dots. Not a negative, just meh. When it comes to the audiovisual aspect, it is quite good. Presentation does its job, audio complements well what is happening on the screen, there is a certain kill satisfaction, music is great. Good job overall. Final verdict is that Tactical Bridge Wizards is a masterpiece. 10 out of 10, no doubt about it. Best game I've played this year. Perfect blend of simplicity and complexity for the creation of fantastic and satisfying brain teasers in the form of a bridge game. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching and check out links to Patreon and subscribe if you want to see reactions and such. See you.